when justice fails, a cry for the soul of Nigeria. My fellow citizens of Nigeria, there is a silence louder than thunder in our land today. The silence of justice denied. A silence that echoes in the heart of the poor, the oppressed, and the forgotten. It is the silence of the judiciary that was meant to be the last hope of the common man, but has too often become a distant dream. Justice is not just a word, it is the foundation of any great country. It is the pillar upon which peace stands, the shield that protects the weak, and the sword that punishes the wrongdoing. But what happens when that pillar begins to crack? What happens when the temple of justice becomes a marketplace of influence? We see it, we feel it, and we live it. Cases dragged on for years, justice delayed until it becomes justice denied. The powerful walks free, while the powerless are trapped in endless legal battles. Courtrooms that should echo with truth are too often overwhelmed by technicalities, corruption, and manipulation. And the people are watching. The young man who believes that hard work should be rewarded is watching. The widow seeking justice for her slain husband is watching. The entire nation is watching and slowly losing faith. A nation without trust on its judiciary is a nation standing on sinking sand. When people can no longer trust the courts, they begin to take matters into their own hands. And when that happens, law gives way to chaos, order gives way to fear, and unity begins to crumble. This is not just a legal issue, it's a moral crisis. The judiciary must remember its sacred duty, not to serve power, but to serve truth. Not to protect privilege, but to protect justice. Judges are not just interpreters of the law. They are custodians of fairness, guardians of hope. We must demand better, not with violence, but with courage, not with hatred, but with unwavering resolve. Let there be reforms that ensures transparency. Let there be accountability for those who abuse the system. Let there be speed in delivering justice without sacrificing truth. And above all, let there be integrity, because true justice is not for the rich or the powerful, rather it's for everyone. Nigeria can rise, Nigeria can heal, but it cannot do so without a judiciary that stands tall, fearless, and unshaken in the face of pressure. Let this be our cry. So the justice in Nigeria will no longer be delayed. That justice in Nigeria will no longer be bought over. That ministers that were asked to do work will no longer be building houses and buying cars for judiciary officers. Because when justice stands, the nation stands. But when justice falls, everything falls.